Scaremoutsley with you. Welcome once again to the moments that define WrestleMania. We're at day number 9 as we count down the days to WrestleMania 26. And we're reaching a dud of WrestleMania with WrestleMania 9, which took place April 4th, 1993 from Las Vegas, Nevada, Caesar's Palace. And needless to say, this was in the peak of the steroid era where they were trying to build new guys and get rid of the old ones. But this was just not much you could really say about this. I'll admit that it was honestly crap. There were matches on the card that you don't know why they were on the card. You had Razor Ramon taking on Bob Backlund, which apparently, I don't know, Bob Backlund would be sitting around for a couple of years around this time. And he would end up winning the WWE title at one point, but not for long. Yeah, there were no real notable moments, but so we'll just get to the countdown. And nothing in the ring was really sufficient for this list, so we basically there was the opening match, Shawn Michaels and Tatanka, almost went 20 minutes. I thought it was a pretty okay opening match. Shawn Michaels winning by Tatanka winning by a countout. Shawn Michaels retaining his belt. Sensational Sherry and Shawn Michaels' little new main squeeze. We'll have Shawn getting into it a little bit. But besides that, it was just typical, but not so good Intercontinental fare. My top 3 moments of this WrestleMania. Number 3, the WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada, the first outdoor WrestleMania. They referred to it as the world's largest toga party, and WWE did, I think, well. Suffice to say, with the world's largest toga party, all the announcers were wearing togas. Bobby the Brain Heenan coming out with on a camel was pretty funny. Yeah, they decorated outside of Caesar's Palace to look like the Roman Colosseum. You had the security guards all dressed up as togas. Howard Finkel, Fincus Maximus, animals, someone coming out, Cleopatra and Caesar, to start off the event. And I think WWE did well with the show aspect this year, going along with the theme. Number 2 moment, the start of a legend. In WWE, coming off of WCW, good old JR, Jim Ross, who has been on the broadcast team of 15 WrestleManias. Remember, he was not, unless he did radio, which I don't think he did. He didn't do WrestleMania 10 or WrestleMania 12. But JR, 15 WrestleManias. And hopefully he comes back for his 16th this year. As you know, he suffered from Bell's palsy, which has taken him out of the broadcast booth since October. But JR gets a start here with the Macho Man Randy Savage and Bobby Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon doing some hosting, but he did not do any play-by-play for this WrestleMania. And number 1, he had 2 title matches. He had one, Bret Hitman Hart versus Yokozuna. Yokozuna winning the 93 Royal Rumble. Bret Hart having been WWE champion since he defeated Ric Flair in October of 92. The match doesn't go 9 minutes. Yokozuna wins, salt in the eyes of Bret Hart. Trying to put the sharpshooter on Yokozuna. Yoko wins the belt, but just seconds later, Hulk Hogan comes out, tries to intervene, and then Mr. Fuji says, "I issue challenge. I put title on line." And to Hulk Hogan, less than about 20 seconds. Yoko gets salt in his eye, Fuji gets knocked out, Yokozuna gets clotheslined, the leg drop, and Hulk Hogan, out of nowhere, to the dismay of probably some former teenagers turned adults who probably still watch this company, and I wouldn't blame them if they didn't watch it at that time, Hulk Hogan wins the WWE Championship again. Would hold it till the King of the Ring, and then he would leave for WCW and show up in 94. But yeah, not much to say about this WrestleMania. Perhaps one of the worst WrestleManias ever. And Would they redeem themselves for WrestleMania X, where they would return to where it all began, 10 years in the making, in Madison Square Garden? And we'll talk about that tomorrow, as the moments that define WrestleMania continue. 16 days to WrestleMania. 16 or 19 days. I'm flat out confused. It's 16 days to my to the end of it, but 17. You figure out the timing. I'm out of here. See ya.